Welcome back, my friends, and today we're talking about Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, a game that I love and also suck at. I'm not very far, I'll be honest. I'll go full stop. We're looking at my actually established save, and frankly, I'm not much farther than what we're looking at, so no spoilers to be had here. I'm not far enough in the game for that to happen. I fucking suck at this game, but god damn it, do I love it. So, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is a game under the wing of From Software, who I think is probably one of, if not the strongest game devs out there right now, just for the sake of the fact that they've been putting out consistent bangers for a long time, and they did not have like any noticeably bad games just being shoveled out at us like a lot of other bigger AAA titles tend to be. I'm looking at you, Anthem. Fucking god damn it, get your shit together. But yeah, From Software's been doing this for a little while. They're the lads that brought us Dark Souls and Bloodborne, which are games that are loved widely and revered for their challenge. And this game is no different. It is widely loved and revered for its challenge. I think From Software has a knack for making incredibly difficult games. I'm looking forward to finding out exactly how many different ways Elden Ring can kick my ass. And it's going to be a great time the whole time, I'm sure of it. But this game focuses a lot more heavily on the parrying aspect of combat than either Dark Souls or Bloodborne. While Bloodborne does have a fairly heavy parrying focus, it's a lot easier to get by in Dark Souls or Bloodborne without parrying than it is here. Here, it's more or less necessary. So, take that for what it's worth. This game is very fast-paced, very mobile. There's a lot of verticality going on thanks to the grappling hook. It's a very cool feature, and you have shinobi tools that are useful for different varieties of situations, which is also, again, very cool. Kind of taking the place of magic or anything like that. Unlike the Soulsborne games, the Sekiro, you're playing as a specific character. You're not creating your own. So this is his ninja story, not your random OC's ninja story. Which is fine. Honestly, it's fine. I mean, I don't think you technically created a character in fucking Kingsfield back in the day. I'm pretty sure you're playing as a specific character back then. That was also FromSoft. And guess what? That game was also brutal. That was brutal by PlayStation 1 standards. And games on PlayStation 1 were brutal by today's standards. So, these boys been doing this a long time. These are also the guys that have brought us Armored Core. Looking forward to another one of those. But Armored Core is probably the only franchise of games that I'm aware of that From Software has actively created that isn't just obscenely difficult. And you know what? For some people, it probably is quite difficult. But for me, it never was. Um, that said, these guys keep punching out bangers. They keep punching out games that I love. So I'm sure that Elden Ring is going to be phenomenal. But we're here talking about Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and this game is it's got a little history on it, man. All the way back when they first teased it with like what looked like a bone and just the text that said Shadows Die Twice, and everyone and their mother was like Bloodborne 2, even though there's literally nothing Bloodborne about it. So, uh, very, 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 very fun game. Very fun game, but god damn it, is it hard. These guys are the kings that get you to throw your fucking controller at the screen, and this game is no exception. The boss fights are all very, very, very cool. All the bosses I've fought, like all three or four of them, I haven't fought that many yet, but all the bosses that I have fought all look very cool. And they all fight in an interesting way so far. They're all very challenging, and they all kick the shit out of me. Go figure. It's it's a real it's a real challenge, It's definitely a real challenge here. But I wanted to do this game because I wanted to do Ninja Dark Souls, and I wanted to, you know, keep up my reputation here, man. I'm like a From Software dude, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I love their games. They make all my favorite games. So this isn't one of my favorite games, but it's up there. It's like up on the runners up list or something. It's a game that I very much have a strong enjoyment for. But yeah, what else do I have to really say about it? Like the game's cool. It's got its gimmicks, but the gimmicks don't feel gimmicky if that makes sense. And I think this is the first time I've seen a game in a long time that has Activision's name on it and isn't shoved to the brim with microtransactions and other garbage, which is a huge plus point for me because, like, I didn't think anybody could, rein in Activision, get that fucking money, that producer money, to make that big project game without Activision shoving microtransactions in there in some way, shape, or form. A lot of people were afraid of that, afraid of Activision forcing FromSoft to do some shit like, oh, I see you died against this boss 37 times. Pay $5 to just instant kill the boss, you know. And it's really nice to see that they didn't do any of that. From Software somehow managed to get Activision to like give them money and otherwise leave them alone, which is great. So I think it's because there's pretty much a guarantee that the game is going to sell very well. Like with the reputation that From has created for themselves, I think that they knew coming into this that this game was going to sell very well. And they wanted to be ambitious with it, and they needed that extra cash, and they were able to use their cult following as a bargaining chip, so to speak, to obtain said cash from the hands of the corporate demons that are Activision, because those guys are assholes. Not the worst company in gaming, but they're bad. So, honestly, yeah, it's good though. It's worth every penny that it costs. Sekiro is absolutely worth every penny that it costs. This game it just came out last year. It's still new. It's very positive overall. More recently though, it's overwhelmingly positive on Steam. It's still $60. I mean, what do you expect? I think Dark Souls Remaster is still 40. I think Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin is still like at least $50. But yeah, this is a very good game. It's very bloody, very very bloody. But we like that shit here. We like our violence over here, okay? We love it when our games are a little bit gritty, a little bit nasty, and a little bit violent. That's always a fun thing. So, but yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot to say at the moment about this game. I fully intend to do a follow-up. I would love to do a let's play of it, but I'm just simply not good enough at this game to do that. Not currently. Maybe one day, but for the time being, nah, fam. I don't got it in me. Not right now, I don't. But I'd like to do it one day. But for the time being, thank you guys for taking a peek at this game. I want to play it a bit more and learn more about it and form more of an informed opinion. A lot of what I've said here just relates to the history around the game and more directly From Software, and also relates to the fact that I don't like Activision, and yet they didn't fuck this game up, which is phenomenal. I'm super stoked about that. And I'll come back to this. We'll talk about it again in the future once I'm farther along and I have a better overall picture of more of the game. But I really wanted to get something out about this game, more or less to just like come screaming from the mountains like a prophet that I fucking love this shit. Spank me harder, Daddy Sekiro. Honestly, this game is so fucking brutal and I love it. Feel free to drop that like button. Drop that like button. There you go. Drop a comment, a subscription. hit the like button, punch it in the face, punch the dislike button in the face if you'd like. Fucking assassinate that bell. I'm trying to think of new ways to really kick that bell's ass. Just fucking assassinate that bitch. Remember, take care of each other and take care of yourselves. And I'll fucking see you later.